bro, Derek Lively can't finish for shit, right? He really can't, bro. It was getting to the point where it's like, bro, you are right by the rim and you like 7'1", and you an above the rim athlete at that. How can you not finish? I think he blew like 5 layups,
Dudes be out there nervous, man.
but I still liked him. Hey, and you seen Josh Green? Ain't nobody gonna talk about
Oh
the role
yeah,
players. I
he
want to
was
start
knocking
off with the
down. He
role
was
players.
knocking down some clutch shots.
Man, oh, Chris said
But
Tatum
the
can't be.
but the true but the true hero of game two is none other than Chris boy PJ Washington, man. I didn't
Flamethrower.
think he was about to have that type of game. I honestly didn't. I was like, Luca. Luca started off in the first quarter going crazy. So that was a good boost. I don't think if Luca had that first quarter that the Lakers, I mean, that the Mavericks tied up 1-1. I just don't. So they definitely needed that first quarter that they got from Luca. Um, Kyrie made up for his bad shooting with shoot. He was playing some defense. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, them steals, that boy was looking like a corner out there, boy.
But yeah,
Tim
yeah,
Hardaway, see, yeah, what I told y'all before the playoffs started, I said, bro, it's gonna be one Tim Hardaway game for all this bricking he be doing. It's gonna be one Tim Hardaway game where you be like, man, we really needed Tim Hardaway tonight, and that was yesterday. Don't nobody like Tim Hardaway. They always talking shit about him until he helped win a goddamn game. That third quarter when him and Kyrie were having that little 2-man game back and forth. Come on
hmm
now. Come on now. I think did he score like 10 or 11 points like quick? Like nobody respects Tim Hardaway. His daddy needs to shut up though. But Tim Hardaway did his thing.
if anybody, you old enough to remember what Tim Hardaway said on a live radio show, that man ain't gonna shut up for nobody.
Oh man. So what did you see out there? Do you think this was just like um the Mavericks just got super hot and they were just clicking on all cylinders, or was it from some you seen from OKC that you didn't like?
Um,
Swish said Mavs and six, but go ahead.
One thing I did notice a difference is the energy that OKC had in game one was not the energy they had in game two. Um, they bench wasn't as productive because on game one, you can almost argue that it was a team effort on OKC side. Like everybody was just, it seemed like everybody was just eating. Um, but yeah, game two, them dudes, I don't know. I don't know
I
if they
think
were still. I don't know if they were still just happy that you know they were like, well, if we lose, I mean, series gonna be tied.
you got to
But
stop playing Josh Giddey, bro. Stop playing Josh Giddey. Chet played terrible. Chet played
yeah,
terrible.
that boy was out there missing layups, getting shot blocked. I'm sitting there like, yeah, this dude showing. This dude is showing me who he really is right now.
I think, bro, because Chris, see, Chris ducked. I mean, where the duck emoji? He ducked this. He ducked
What a
everything.
pro wants, what a pro needs.
That commercial's so dry. Hey, bro, Jokic commercials is better than the goddamn Shea and Chet commercials. Keep it a buck. Hey, Nikola Jokic commercials actually all right, Ray. I'm just
All
saying.
right. Nah, I was just being funny with that commercial, but no, man. Mavericks just played with a different intensity. You could just tell they was in like shoot, they was in bear mode. Like
Yeah.
them dudes was not they wasn't taking no for an answer. Anytime OKC tried to crawl their way back into any type of life, Dallas just like, ain't happening. We not going back to Dallas down 0-2. It's just not happening. So yeah, I think the main thing was just The main difference was, like I said, the intensity and the energy that Mavericks brought compared to um, what OKC brought.
Is it sustainable?
I think it is. Shoot, Mavericks showed in round one they like, bro. They got Luka and Kyrie back. They've shown it. I believe it. I don't think that's just they only do that when they up. I think that's the identity they trying to create for their team. Is like, we know who our leaders are, but we right behind them every step of the way. So I believe that play is. I don't think PJ about to go out there and go crazy like that again. But I
don't think Kyrie gonna be that bad. I think that's gonna be the simple.
I can say it's more likely that Kyrie's about to have a pretty darn good game in Game 3 compared to him having another bad shooting game. But he has been a little shooting slump, but I don't think that's gonna last too much longer.
What has been the best series so far to you?
Probably the Mavericks and OKC.
I ain't gonna stun. Pacers
and Nick, they got a longer history, so they've been hyping it up like them commentators and all that been hyping this up like a WWE story, and they literally said game one, like I think that was game or was it game 2 when they was asking Reggie Miller. No, I think it was game 1. They was asking Reggie Miller about that, like how you feel about being back in New York, and he was like, "What you mean? I own New York. I'm like, bro, this is just all entertainment." But aside from that, though, the games have been good. Don't get me wrong, because every game been close. But I like the star power matchups that the Mavericks and OKC bring, and then they also got complimentary guys that you also just like. They got you on the edge of your seat. Far as just the high level play coming from,
and they both feel like they ain't got no ceiling, right? Like either one of these teams could get a run and end up in the finals type shit, huh?
Yeah.
And you looking at the Pacers and Knicks like, man, y'all getting y'all ass smacked next round.
Basically.
I feel that. Now we finna get to the Knicks and the Pacers, but I will say this: make a prediction for Game 3. You got OKC or the Mavericks. You already picked the Mavericks, right?
Yeah, I'm picking the Mavericks.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind. Need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line. Any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.